Are you ready for some great summer party ideas for kids? Well, I'm Nicholeen Peck, and that's what we're talking about in this video. Parties are so important. They help children practice their social skills. Now, let's be clear, parties do not teach social skills. In fact, being with friends should not be the teacher of social skills. But these are great times for our children to practice the good social skills that hopefully we are teaching them. Summertime is a great time to have a party. You're more at your leisure. You've got time to plan things and put things together. And why not get the children in on the planning too? I'm going to be sharing with you 6 different types of parties that you can do, and within these types of parties there are many party options. There are 6 types of parties that I usually choose between when I'm planning a party for the children or when I'm telling them that they can pick a party or help plan a party for their friends, or maybe even for family members. Sometimes we do parties and invite over extended family members because sometimes they're more fun than the friends. Anyway, the first type of a party is a theme party. Now, theme parties are commonly thought of, but there are some themes you might not have thought of. So obviously we can do themes related to movies, books we like, games that we might like to play. We could have board game theme parties, card game theme parties. We can have theme parties like this theme party is all about solo cups. Seriously, solo cups. How many things can you do with a solo cup? All the food is served in the solo cups. All the games are played with the solo cups. And we might even have an invention time where they need to use solo cups as the key piece of their invention. There are so many objects that you could just have as a theme for your party. But don't forget, there's murder mystery parties as well. There's dress-up parties. There's parties that may revolve around an event in history. So maybe you have a World War II party, or maybe you have a certain political party, or maybe you have a time period party, a party all about the turn of the century, early 1900s. Maybe you have a party related to zoo animals and everybody dresses up as some sort of an animal and you play animal related games and eat things that you might eat at the zoo. There's so many ideas when it comes to theme parties. Honestly, the opportunities for that type of party are endless. One of my favorite theme parties is actually to do a holiday party when it's not the holiday time. So it's a time there's no holidays happening, it's the beginning or it's the middle of the summer and there's nothing really much going on. So have everybody come dressed for a different holiday and then have all of the holidays represented in one party. So you'd have something that's Christmas, something that's Halloween, something that's Thanksgiving, New Year, 4th of July, you know, whatever holidays there are in your part of the woods. A fan favorite for all of my children and their friends are act-it parties. So there's so many different things that you can do with an act-it party. You can hand out parts to someone ahead of time. Now, think murder mystery because definitely people do this when it comes to murder mysteries. But you can do it with any type of topic. You hand out somebody a script or a characterization paper and they come ready to act that part at the party. Now, there's other things you can do in an act-it party too. You can do improvisational games. So this book here, On Stage, Theater Games and Activities for Kids by Lisa Banny Winters is a great book that gives so many wonderful ideas of improvisational games that you can play at an act-it party. But wouldn't it also be fun if all of your food was related to the act-it? So don't forget to act it out during dinner too. There are 4 other types of parties for kids that I would love to talk to you about, but first, do you see that button that says subscribe? Click that button now, and then you will be able to see a lot more content from this Teaching Self-Government channel. The third type of party is a serve-it party. So how about take your party time and do something that makes you feel good and maybe help somebody else out at the same time. So have a service project, then have a special dinner where somebody serves the dinner to you, or you serve the dinner to somebody else. So a serve-it party might look like a scavenger hunt. That's a service scavenger hunt. So everyone might split up, go around the neighborhood, and have certain acts of service that they need to find to be able to do within the neighborhood. You might also decide to do some maybe gardening or something at a city place, and then play a game in the area afterward. So be sure to bring in the fun, maybe add a challenge to the service somehow, but serve-it activities, serve-it parties are always great. Party type number 4 is create-it party. Now, if you have a lot of creative people in your group, this might be an angle you go a lot of times. You could have a Lego create-it party. You could have something with blocks. You could get together any strange household item that you could find and have to create some sort of structure out of these things. Some of our favorite create-it parties involve bridges. Building bridges is super fun. What can you build bridges out of? You can build bridges out of noodles. You can build bridges out of drinking straws. You can build bridges out of paper. There are so many different things. Obviously, clay's in there, something that you can do, modeling clay or salt dough. What can you build out of? Anything you can build out of, you can create a party out of. Create-it parties also can be big projects like building a whole clubhouse. That could be a huge create-it party. But you could do painting parties, and you could create still life paintings, or you could create comic strip parties where you are all going to make a certain piece of a comic strip, put it all together, and tell a story in the end. So if you have some artists in your group, definitely let them unleash that. And don't forget to bring in Bob Ross if you don't have artists in your group. So bring in Bob Ross, have a Bob Ross party, have him show you how to paint something, try your best, laugh about it, hang him up for the night, and then have a good time learning your new skill with Bob. The 5th type of party is a mix-it-up party. So this means that you have a party, but you do it kind of wrong. That's important. So think of certain TV shows that are like this. So there's a show called Minute to Win It. In fact, I don't know if it's still on the air, but it's an old show. Those are all games that are about mixing it up, right? So play the Minute to Win It games, mix up some of those everyday items and turn them into challenges. Also, what about the Iron Chef competitions where you say we're going to bake stuff and make stuff and we're going to serve it to each other, and here's what you have to work with, this onion or something. Honestly, the best cobbler I ever had was made out of an onion at one of these Iron Chef competition parties that one of my children did. So you never know, you might be surprised with a brand new recipe. Another great way to have a mix-it-up party is mixing up what you're wearing or what your hair looks like. So come with crazy hair or a weird outfit, or maybe go to a thrift store and everybody buys an outfit for somebody else, or selects an outfit. Maybe you don't even buy anything. You select an outfit for somebody else and then they try it on, you take pictures of all the crazy outfits, have somebody judge which outfit is the weirdest and which outfit matches the personality of the person that actually had to wear it the best, and then maybe have some awards. Party type number 6 is the challenge party. So basically this would be a party whose central theme is a challenge of some sort. So maybe there's going to be an obstacle course at the party. That would be a fun challenge. Or maybe you say to everyone, we're going to break you in teams, take you to a local department store or shopping center, and you have to put something in your cart that starts with every letter of the alphabet. The first one back here wins. Then you give each team another team's cart, and they have to go put everything back in the store and figure out where it goes. And then the first one back gets another reward. So that's an ABC scavenger hunt, a really great challenge for a challenge party. There are other challenges that might be easier to come by, such as maybe an archery challenge. So come up with some fun child bows and arrows, teach them how to shoot some basic archery, then come up with some fun challenges that they can use at the party. And be sure to have all of your food themed like Robin Hood or something too. Our most common challenge party was established by my son Quinn, and it is a LARP party. So we have swords like this that are rubberish swords. This is a Nerf brand sword, but we have other ones too, katanas, ones that were actually quite expensive. I think he took those with him when he moved out. Then we have these types of swords that were handmade out of PVC pipe, foam, fabric, and like duct tape. And we have shields that go with them too. And there's certain rules of engagement for using these types of swords. These are honestly my favorite. They are the best. They are so strong. So anyway, we would get together and have sword fights with friends, parents, children, all ages, engaging in different challenges related to sword fighting. Super fun. And hey, while you're at it, dress up medieval and eat your dinner off of a trencher. Obstacle courses make great challenges. Also, another really fun one that we did was we created catapults, and people brought their catapults to the party, and then we launched squash, like pumpkins and stuff like that, on the catapults to see who could shoot them the furthest. Obviously, there's games like kickball, softball, badminton, volleyball, spike ball, cornhole, horseshoes. There are so many games that you can play at a challenge party. But don't forget to use your imagination, because some of the things like launching squash with a catapult are just memories that stick. If you've enjoyed this video, I'm pretty sure you'll love my next video, which is outdoor activities for kids. So be sure to click on the link to that video now.